has a complete stranger ever saved your life? I was 17 and never actually thought anyone would ever try something on me, but as soon as I saw that guy walking in my direction, I instantly felt something wrong in my gut. I was just waiting at my bus stop at night with my AirPods in, blasting Sabrina Carpenter without a thought in the world. So when I noticed him, I tried to just hum along to Espresso while praying he'd just walk by me. But as soon as he was behind me, I suddenly felt a tap on my shoulder. I jumped up, feeling like my worst nightmare was coming true, but he just started talking to me. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you, darling. What are you doing here all alone? I didn't ignore him because I wanted to be nice, hoping he'd take the hint, but he wouldn't leave me alone. His questions started getting more and more personal. So, do you have a boyfriend? Or can I occupy that spot? I just laughed nervously because he was way older than me, but as I started looking around for someone to help, I realized it was literally just us on that street. It was pitch black outside, and I felt my heart start beating faster and faster. What if he tries something? I had my pink pepper spray on my keychain, but that was literally my only hope. I tried to lie, making him think I wasn't actually waiting for the bus. Yeah, my boyfriend's picking me up actually. He should be here any minute, but he just smiled. He put his hand back on my shoulder, and he saw the panic in my eyes. Your boyfriend's not actually coming, and this bus doesn't run for another 20 minutes. I checked the schedule. This was happening as APTQ'd, completely unserious while my heart was pounding. Why'd you lie to me, sweetheart? I knew I had to do something. Oh, I should really go, actually. I tried to step around him, just walk past like it was nothing, like I wasn't terrified. Then his hand shot out and grabbed my wrist. Wait, don't be like that. I'm trying to be nice here. I tried pulling away, but he held tighter. Let go. I tried to grab my keys, my pepper spray, anything. But just as I found it and tried to point it at him, he grabbed that hand too. He was smiling and took it from me. Come on, let me give you a ride home. No, please just let me go. I knew I had to scream. Help, help, but he put his hand on my mouth. Shush, shut up. I was freaking the F out, but that's when I saw it. He had a very, very large knife tucked into his pocket. I started crying instantly. Literally couldn't help it. Tears just poured down my face as I tried to breathe through his palm, having exactly what my mom tried to warn me about happening in real life. I was hoping for a miracle, as he just kept saying, I'm a nice guy. You'd know that if you gave me a chance instead of lying about your dumb boyfriend. But then the headlights started coming down the street. The bus was turning the corner, running early on schedule. He turned to look, but he knew I saw what was in his pocket, so he took it out and pressed it against me. I felt it poke against my skin, making everything worse. Don't make a sound. The bus doors opened, and even though everyone saw this guy pushing me into the corner, nobody even cared that an old guy was pushing a little Asian girl into a corner at midnight. Everyone just walked by, as this guy pressed the knife harder into my stomach. The last guy was getting off the bus, and I started to think my life was ending. Not a single person even tried to help me, but as that made eye contact with me, I saw him start to look confused. He paused, then turned back around. He was walking straight up to us, and out of nowhere he says, Babe, there you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. He threw his arm around my shoulders like we'd been dating for years, physically inserting himself between me and the man. Sorry I'm late. Hey, what's up, buddy? And smacked his hand against his arm. He must have saw in my eyes something was wrong and came up to us, and I watched the creep start to panic. He was holding his knife at his side trying to hide it, and I didn't want this guy to get hurt. He was about to use it on him, but before he could, I kicked him in the balls as hard as he could. He dropped the knife and quickly put his hood up before running away. I was literally hyperventilating, but before this guy could say anything, I threw my arms around him and hugged him. Anyways, we're married now.